I mean, it must be difficult for you because when we spoke to Faryal before, one of my points that I was asking was it must be difficult for you to be stuck in the middle between a wife who you love very much and also a family that you love very much, when those two can't seem to see eye to eye.
Yeah, definitely. You know, obviously it makes it very hard for me. I'm right in the middle of it, and I just want things to be back to normal again. Obviously, I love my wife, I love my family, and I'm right in the middle. But I hope, you know, things do get sorted out. I speak to my parents now and then. You know, things are getting better, and we just want to be one happy family again. I'm here in San Francisco at the moment in training camp, so this gives us a bit of time to be, you know, on our own.
And do you think that there is a common ground to be found between Faryal and your family? Is that even possible now?
Yeah, definitely. I think there is. You know, I mean, I'm the son. I'm the oldest son who goes out there, goes in the ring, and you know, fights for, you know, a better life for all of us really. And I want my family and my wife to get along with each other and respect each other. That's the main thing. So that way we can come back to UK after the fight, hopefully after we have a good win, and we can all live like a happy family.
And then, of course, last week things take another dramatic turn when this sex tape that has been rumoured to be milling about for quite a long time finally finds itself online for people to view. How did that happen? How did that even begin?
Well, you know, something, you know, happened a long time ago when I was young, and, you know, I'm now a married man. This was well before my marriage, well before I had my little girl, Lamisa, and obviously it's come out now and is trying to put me down. You know, all the good things I do, like the charity work and everything, you know, it's kind of putting that shadow over that, and it's upset me more than anything. And also, you know, it just puts us in a very difficult position. But it happened when I was very young, and yeah.
And I really do believe it happened because of what's been going on in the media lately. So I feel like someone's done it out of revenge, someone close to us. So it is
the family problem
upsetting,
that's going on,
and
the
it is
family
unfair.
problems as well. There's a lot of stuff going on with the family issue and stuff, and I think whoever did it probably thought this is the best time to do it and just want to put us down, really.
So just to clarify what you're saying there, are you suggesting that it could have been a family member that released that tape?
I'm not saying it's a family member or anyone. I mean, I wish I knew who it was, but obviously it had to happen around this time. When things are going, you know, for a reason. I mean, there's so much going on in the Khan family, and obviously, but I'm not pointing any fingers. It could be anyone. But you know, this was something that happened a long time ago.
Amir, there would be I would have thought, a limited amount of people who would have access to that sort of archive material.
It's not necessarily a family member. I do want to clarify that Amir and I were not together when this happened. He was in another long relationship. You know, we all have a past. We all do silly things, not thinking that one day down the line it's going to come and haunt us, especially when you're in the public eye. I don't necessarily think it's the family. However, Amir has fired loads of team members that used to work for Khan Boxing and Khan Promotions. It could be someone, you know, some
type
worker.
Of revenge, really,
yeah.
You know, and obviously being in the public eye and stuff, I think
it just makes it harder.
Yeah, definitely. I've got my career to look forward to. Also, I do a lot of charity work with the Amir Khan Foundation. Yeah. I think it just kind of puts everything right down.
I'm going to have to press you on that just one more time, Amir, because if it could be ex-employees, if it could be family members, all allegedly, we don't know. You say you don't know who it is. How did they even have access to it?
I have no idea. I wish I knew the answer to that. You know, but this is something now I have to...
It could be a jealous girlfriend passing it on. But this story had came out many years ago, and now it's funny that
it got published.
It got published.
But you know, I'm going to use this as a motivation, really. You know, I've got my career ahead of me. I've got big fights ahead of me, and I'm just going to stay focused and not let this get to me one bit. I'm going to use it as a motivation and come back stronger. I
mean, it must, in a certain way, obviously you'd rather this tape not be out there. You'd rather this pressure not on your relationship in the public, people saying that, you know, are they getting divorced, what's happening? But there must be a sense that this has been rumoured for a very long time, that this tape has been there, to finally not have that sort of hanging over you, I guess, of somebody sort of threatening to be able to use it against you. There must be a sense of relief.
It is as well, to know that it's all out there now. But really, it does upset me because I've got such a massive fan base and a lot of youngsters look up to me. So it upsets me in that sense where these people see me as a role model, and for the video to come out, it is a little bit sad. But like I said, this is something that
especially getting judged over something that was probably, all us youngsters are guilty of, doing things in the past that you don't think. Growing up, you look back and laugh at, and you don't think it's going to come out. But because he's such a big name, it did, So it's kind of unfair being in the public eye.
Yeah.
So for those people who are watching now, who've been reading all of this stuff in the newspapers, a lot of which you've managed to dispel, how are you guys? How is the marriage?
The marriage is brilliant. Obviously it's going really well. I'm here in training camp in San Francisco, and Faryal's joined me over here, and also Lamaisa, my daughter, who's at home now. But everything's fine between us.
Our main priority is Amir's next fight. All this just is the past that's coming back to kind of put us down. So we just need to, rub it off and be happy.
Thanks for watching. Click here for more This Morning videos.